The iPhone 11 collects its third eye. Beyonce's out here giving us her soul, and the Emmys just still ain't here for it, y'all. And we got Reese Shannon in the building. He about to get turned up with us. Stay tuned.
Presented by AfterBuzz TV and live from Los Angeles, California, it's AfterBuzz Tonight with Jesse Janity. AfterBuzz TV's first late-night talk show with a millennial mindset. From trending topics to interviews with your favorite influencers, celebrities, and performers, we've got it all. So grab your favorite late-night snack and join the conversation. And now your host, Jesse Janity.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy, DJ Jesse J, a.k.a. Jesse Janity in the building. Welcome to AfterBuzz Tonight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homegirl, Miss here. Miss Jayla Brock's in the building.
Can you hear me?
Can I? Sure can.
Okay, perfect. Do you like my new setup?
I do. I like it. It's cute.
I'm feeling
makes
very
you pop.
90s. I'm feeling very BBD.
I'm loving
That Girl Is Poison.
the hair curl of the wand we did today. I'm here for the whole situation.
Thank you so much. I'm feeling very 90s today.
Okay.
I wore my overalls.
All you needed was the hat to
and
the
I
back.
broke a nail.
Oh,
just for you.
Thanks, sis. Appreciate you. Super excited. We got so much to talk about, but you know what I mean? Normally the guest comes later in studio, but when you got so much personality, why not bring them to the table? We got rising R&B singer Reese Shannon in the building.
What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling? Y'all good?
Yeah,
thanks for coming in.
Thanks
for having
me.
You
got you
here.
a clap track going?
Oh,
you hear that?
Oh no, please, keep going.
No, seriously, keep going.
No, seriously, keep going. I like it.
Oh my God, I
love it.
Okay.
All right, everybody stop.
Actually, bring the track back in because, ladies and gentlemen, give another round of applause because guess what? Reese just dropped his album. Right now, it's available on all social media platforms.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna clap for me for that.
Soul Play.
Thank you. Soul Play, yeah.
Yes.
Everybody check it out if you're watching this
stream
right now.
it.
Check it out. Go stream it on all platforms. Super awesome. It's 3 years in the working, so I'm super excited.
3 years and tonight is the night.
Tonight's the night.
Boom.
I never would have thought. And I'm happy to be here sharing it with
here.
you guys. This
Of
is a good
course.
moment.
You're literally streaming live. I'm going to pull up the live chat so we can see what everyone, I can imagine what they talking about you here in the building.
Right.
Real excited. All right, but so this weekend, it was Friday the 13th.
Oh my God.
The full moon.
And
Are
it
you
was
guys
full moon for
superstitious?
Pisces.
Yeah, girl, what's
I'm a
that
Pisces.
mean?
I was
okay.
scared. I was feeling very like Michael Jackson Thriller. So everything I was like looking over my shoulder and stuff.
Where were you?
Somebody took me to the movies and then he turned into a werewolf and I was real scared.
That's real
What
close
movie
to
did you
the
go
music
see?
video.
I went, what?
What movie did you go see?
I went to go see it, actually.
Girl,
It
on
chapter
Friday.
2.
On
It was
Friday
so
the 13th?
scary. But I'm so used to clowns. My ex-boyfriend a clown.
Nah, you went and watched a 3-hour movie with your ex.
I mean,
How's he doing?
Well, not to be a spoiler, but not very well. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen the first one.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Which first one?
Save yourself 7 hours.
I saw the only part that
the
matters,
original.
which is when he's doing the little dance, the
Exactly.
cowboy dance or whatever it is.
You know what I'm saying? Have you seen the original though?
Of the original It?
Yeah.
I was
He
born in
didn't even know
2000.
it was original It.
It's a remake?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
It's-
I haven't seen it. But I've seen clips because I remember when the first one came out, everybody was talking about it. And I was like, what's going on?
You're not a horror movie guy?
I saw this horror movie once called P2. And it was more of a thriller than it was a horror
it's about
movie.
a parking lot, the garage, and the girl, and she's running from the guy, and it was just the
What?
whole horror
The
movie
blood
thing.
looked like barbecue sauce, and after that, I was like, horror movies aren't for me.
Not P2, the Red Box movie.
I've never seen that.
That is a red box movie, huh? That's
It
one of
is.
those
I don't
movies.
That's
know
like
Red
you coming
Box.
out, you just got some macaroni and salad from Ralph's, and you're just
Right.
walking on out like, well,
You want to
You
watch
sound like you have
horror?
a very lonely night.
That was so specific. Like he's done that before.
Macaroni salad,
You know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
No, but that, and I've been watching Succession on HBO.
I love that. It's good.
Oh, you watch it?
I have.
Well, maybe you were the one that put it in my ear, because someone
No.
put it in my ear. Oh, all right. Well,
I guess not.
scratch. Total recommend.
Tried to give you credit for it. You're just like, that
It's
wasn't me.
okay.
Well, that's fine. You know who she's being like? Our little Michelle. Michelle Williams has been trending because...
No, you can't say it.
Huh?
You can't spoil it.
Girl, no one's all right, you're out. She's out of this. Did you see this clip of the Masked Singer going around?
No.
There's this little girl dressed in a wasp costume, and it's the only person that it could be is Michelle Williams of Destiny's Child that they done released the entire. Have you ever seen the Masked Singer?
Yeah.
So you know what it is.
Oh, so she's in the Masked Singer
for the new season.
I got
so they released a whole performance clip.
I didn't see. I'm sad that they leaked. Is it leaked or is it posted?
Well, it was a performance was posted, but everyone knew. You hear the song, and it's like, well,
that's Michelle
the Bridge Williams,
right?
You know,
couldn't be anybody else.
Bridge.
But the thing is, I don't need the whole performance to be the bridge. I need to get from one end to the other.
You gotta build up. You gotta start somewhere and end somewhere.
Yeah.
I cannot. Y'all like to do my show like
she was
that.
She was like Fergie. London Bridge fell all the way down.
Oh.
Well, something else that might be falling down is the iPhone 11. So Mac did its whole reveal, showcased the hoopla, the yada, all that jazz. Couple new colors. I'm here for the military green.
Which one? The iPhone Pro?
Well, yeah. So they have the iPhone 11, the Pro, and the Max. So like they're kind of getting more towards like their MacBooks. Like I mean, you're talking about the Pro, the Max.
Right. They got iPhone Air. Oh, they do have iPhone Air. The SE.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
I don't know if I like the design. It's just the iPhone X with 3 eyes.
Yeah.
Right. Isn't there like a turquoise color or something?
Yeah, there's
crazy?
a couple different. You know, what I mean,
they really stepped their game up.
Wow.
And stepped their prices up as well.
Can't wait to shell out at $1,000 for that.
Are you going to?
I'm saving up.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know what I'm actually going to do. I mean,
you have an
iPhone
4 right now, so you can
she's an A+. She's an A+.
Don't put some respect on my phone.
And guarantee her she takes better pictures than yours.
We have the same phone.
I'm banking on Sprint. I'm banking on Sprint to like, because my phone's really messed up right now. I'm hoping that they'll like give me a deal or something.
I don't know if it's beating mine. She's a doozy. Dropped her weight right on her.
Check out the back of my phone.
That was my phone. Like
that ain't nothing.
2 weeks ago.
I'm not gonna embarrass you. All right. But so they got new colors, longer batteries, an A13 Bionic Mega whatever it is hard drive processing system.
They just trying to
whatever they keep adding this stuff on.
They're getting
just for some more
closer and closer to the robots taking over our lives.
I don't think so.
No.
We'll save it for another show, and I'll tell you why.
Well, why I also don't agree with that is because the Emmys was out here giving out all the awards for all your favorite shows, except Miss Beyonce. Obviously, we know Beyonce dropped the Homecoming DVD on Netflix, or not DVD, the stream with Netflix. And everyone thought this was going to be it. Beyonce was going to get herself an Emmy.
But for what category? What category would she have won it for?
Well, the one that everyone's very upset about is Best Technical Performance, in which she lost to James Corden's Carpool Karaoke.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Homecoming?
Over Homecoming, yes.
That's special.
Well, you have to understand, James Corden owns half of the building of CBS on the studio. His big face is on it. So there's a big power team behind him with that. And most of the people that are voting are older white people. And they probably ain't seen Homecoming, because I know I had to fight my white friends about Homecoming.
Really?
It's not for us.
Well, it's for everybody. Beyonce's for the people.
Well, that's what I said, but we'll save that for another show.
Beyonce.
But that was the issue.
She's basically water.
But that's what they're saying. Like, Beyonce
you can't go without water for too long.
Catering to the peoples, to the
interesting,
to the raisins and the potato salad.
Well, you know, James came out in his speech. He said, you know, it was really hard. I had to hold a camera and go backwards down a set of stairs, and it was a heavy camera.
Oh man.
And one of the camera directors for Beyonce came out and said, yeah, try doing that backstage during a live performance.
Right.
Facts.
So, I mean, you hit the nail. It's all politics.
We just know how it works.
We know how it goes.
How the Academy works. The Academy is George Washington. Full
scam artists.
Hey, that just means Beyonce is gonna come out with something even greater, as to like be like.
Well, she came out. ABC came out with the documentary today.
Oh, that's right.
For the Gift album, and I loved it. It went every song. They went through every song, the recreation of it. She put everybody who performed on the album, had a little clip in there, so I was here for that. But yeah, she got to have one more thing. One more bang. We need one more bang.
Let that lady rest.
Girl,
she just had babies.
She's having another one.
That's fine.
She's having another baby?
Ooh, but they said Rihanna was, but I don't think Rihanna was.
I thought that was a rumor.
We've seen the Queen recently, and she was looking a little pouchy.
Girl. Hey, what are they gonna
name
the baby? Like,
good. Who are we talking about? Beyonce's not really having a baby again.
Oh, okay.
Don't listen to her.
Don't.
You never know.
Her facts be skewed.
You never know. Beyonce be surprising us with life all the time.
Well, literally, she's like, last night he came to me. I now have my fourth child.
It's in your spirit.
He is the gift.
It's in your spirit.
All right. No, but for real, speaking of scam artists, Tinashe, girl.
Don't do my girl like that.
First of all, your girl's out here doing it.
What she do?
So she did this little thing a week ago where she released her telephone number on Twitter, which people were like, ooh, girl, that's kind of desperate. You know what I mean? She was just taking fan calls. Well, apparently she's writing this random comment that got released this week that she's joining Rock Nation.
And she's
right off the heel of Meg Thee Stallion signing. And so she's not really giving an answer to it. But it's like one of those things where it's like you can see that like you're really riding on that girl. Like,
no,
really. Like Rihanna didn't ride on the Batman thing. She was like, no, that's not. I'm not gonna be in no Batman movie. But you out here like.
So is she lying or she was just poking fun?
Who? Tinashe? No. She was ignoring the question, but alluding that it could be a possibility, and it's like
they're asking her, like, "Are you on Rock Nation?" Yeah, was the question.
They're like, "Well, there's rumors swirling that you're signing with Rock Nation too," and she was like, "Are there rumors?"
That's cool.
And then she switched around talking about how no, she really wants to focus on making sure this album is independent, and that's important to her.
Well, let's sell the first one.
Because have we actually had a full album?
No, we had a full album.
Yeah, we did. We got the one.
13,000 copies the first week.
Okay,
that's pretty great.
Well.
But shout out to Meg.
She did it.
Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion for signing with Rock Nation.
Congrats.
Good for you.
But what are we going to hear from her?
That's what I'm interested to see. You know, I am, you know, here's the thing. I do love her, how she promotes, like, go to school and all this, but I can't with, like, the setup of, like, the hot girl summer, like, I'm doing my homework, like, with three closed books on her bed, and she's like, studying
before the club.
Well, I don't know.
She's gonna have some fire beats working with Jay-Z.
But that's the thing. It's gonna be everything. I'm gonna love it. I'm still waiting for the Fever music video with Hype Williams. We still haven't received that.
Hype is great. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder if Jay-Z had anything to do with that collaboration, and maybe that will be the Rock Nation.
Everything. Jay-Z owns everything, truly.
So do you think him choosing right now? There's a lot of female hip hop artists who are out here in the industry. Do you think Meg Thee Stallion was the proper choice?
I sure do, because everybody's watching her.
Hey.
I think that was the smart choice on his behalf, and it's like he can only help her get better.
Mm-hmm.
And we said that about Tia Marie too.
Oh,
when she was signed to Rock Nation, and A. Marie, and
right, but you know what happened? They cursed themselves.
Well,
it was the World Music Awards, and they performed the Destiny's Child tribute.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They were shaking like a leaf.
They was barely shaking. Yeah.
And she was shaky.
She was barely shaky.
Yeah.
I actually just watched that this past weekend.
She was a little off.
Yeah.
She made it out.
Yeah.
She did it.
She didn't make it out.
But I give her.
Cult.
Yeah. Tia Marie. That's the one thing you can really claim in this world.
What?
I got to be Beyonce.
And she drove her car with 3 tires. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Did that.
Hey, you got to get from A to B.
Drunk.
No. Tell Michelle that. The bridge.
No.
Okay. All right. So Jayla, you got a game for us.
I don't want to play anymore.
Oh, girl, get out your corner.
You got on Michelle.
Okay. Speaking of games, so we're gonna play a game. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. So the reason why my outfit is so 90s is because we're gonna take it back to the 90s. We're gonna play a game called Yes or Miss, and this is gonna be our 1990s edition. So the people in our clubhouse can help us out. If you know the answer, just say yes, and if I'm lying, just tell me it's on missed. Okay?
I loved the 90s.
We're going to start first
you were born
off
in them.
With
Totally.
So you were 90 what? No, you were
2000.
2001.
2000.
2000?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I'm a rerun baby. I have 2 older sisters, so they made sure they forced me to watch everything that was the 90s. So I think I'll be able to hold my own.
Okay,
You are a smart guy.
Because if you get it wrong, listen, if you get it wrong, I have a little lever over here and the floor is going to open up. You're going to fall right through.
No, we don't got that kind of insurance.
All right.
You'll be just fine.
You'll be good.
All right, so speaking of Destiny's Child, we got to go to them first. So the multi-platinum group Destiny's Child rose to fame with hits like Bills, Bills, Build, and Bugaboo. But before Destiny was fulfilled, their original name was Sister Connection. Yes or mess?
Mess.
Okay, what do you think it is?
It's girls' time.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay, he got the first. That was easy. Okay.
Who was watching Homecoming?
All right. So in the 1990s hit show Living Single, starring rap star Queen Latifah, UNITY, in the show she had a magazine called Flavor.
Oh, yes.
True.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That was easy too. All right.
Okay, all of the questions are just ending the sentence, and I'm waiting for there to be like a problem.
It's a fact. You tell me if I'm telling you.
Okay,
got you.
Very simple game.
All right.
What's the rules again? I'm sorry, go on.
Okay, let me switch it up for you. So, the blockbuster hit Friday, starring Ice Cube, he was fired on his day off for stealing cardboard boxes.
False.
Yeah, mess.
There's no false. It's yes or mess.
Oh, mess.
Mess? Yeah, what do you
mess.
think?
I don't.
The answer is yes.
Oh,
He got fired for stealing
cardboard boxes.
That's how they do, brothers.
Now,
exactly.
you're supposed to wait until it's closed, and you're supposed to go behind the building and take it, but
Right,
whatever. He wasn't listening.
right. Effective stealing.
Ooh.
And the 1998
take the planks from my
animation, The Prince of Egypt,
Uh-huh.
won our hearts. The lead single on the self-titled soundtrack, it was called "When You Believe," and this was sung by Whitney Houston and Celine Dion.
Girl, you lying. It was Mariah Carey. You can sing it. Come on.
Be miracles.
What?
When you believe.
Okay, this is the final one.
Now we cut the singing off. Go, girl. I know. We got time.
This
We
is
got
not
to wrap
carpool
it.
karaoke. In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
On a playground is where I spent most of my days.
Chilling out. This is not Beat Shazam either, okay?
This is not a sing-along.
Okay, in West Philadelphia.
Besides the Aunt Viv gag, the theme song was produced by Kenny Babyface Edmonds and Will Smith.
No. It's mess.
Who was it then?
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Are you sure?
I don't know if produced.
Oh.
Huh?
Whoa.
Quincy Jones.
Hey.
Our clubhouse answer.
We got winners.
And that is
only
our
winners.
game of yes and mess.
Well, all right. So
in
this is
next
my
week.
team for Family Feud.
Oh yeah.
You was
My name
you was
is
repeating everything
Steve Harvey.
they said.
That's fine. And that's
am
why they're
Steve
going to be my team.
And
He
welcome
said,
to Family
yes,
Feud.
I mean mess.
Sorry, girl. I thought we was playing Truth or Dare.
Oh,
She's
we
like,
can
now we're
play
playing
Truth or
Truth or
Dare.
Dare. Well, I would love to do that, but unfortunately, we had Reed film a little video right before he came on down in here. We're going to play that. When we come back,
Yeehaw.
we're going to get into some
We
soul
getting
play.
into it. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Reed Shannon, and you're watching AfterBuzz Tonight. Tonight, we're playing a game of who, what, when, where, why. Who is your favorite artist of all time? I'm gonna go with her because she can play a million different instruments. What famous family would you want to be a member of? The Smiths, because they can tell their parents anything and not get in trouble for it. If a movie was made of your life, what genre would it be, and who would play you? It would be a romance, and I would play me, because I can play me very, very well. Where are you most productive? In the bathroom. I think of some of my greatest ideas when I'm getting out of the shower right before I dry off. Best ideas. Why soul play? Why soul play? Well, I had a dream about it. I had a dream about the name, and then I justified it when I woke up. Soul is like what you feel, and then what you're listening to, you press play. And so all of the songs are coming together and playing your soul. Yeah. What's up? It's Reed Shannon, and you've been watching AfterBuzz Tonight.
Hey, with his hit single Mercy, he just dropped Soul Play. Ladies and gentlemen, Reed, Shannon in the building.
Y'all? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't been here the whole time.
I know, I haven't. I just got here.
Fresh, new energy. Spark it. Okay.
Whole new face.
So, we sat up here before and I had to cancel the conversation, you know what I mean? Got to see these couple little clips or whatnot, a little bit about them. But I want to get into a little story. Let's really get to know you. A little icebreaker right here.
Let's do it.
You said growing up you had a problem with lying.
I did. Because, you know, my parents, they taught me to be independent. And they taught me to sort of understand my choices, and I always understood my choices. And so whenever they would tell me that I could choose one thing, I would look at all the other options and I would say, hey, I like this option better. So then I would go do that option, but then I wouldn't like run it by them. But I would probably get in trouble for not doing what they said. So then I was like, I can just lie. And I was real good at it until I got caught like 2 or 3 times, and they were like, you have a problem. You have an issue.
And now they channeled that lying into acting.
Acting, exactly.
Way to positively flip a negative situation.
Exactly. I'm changing the narrative.
There you go. Okay, so you played Michael Jackson on Broadway. That's huge.
Yeah,
and you were
Motown the musical.
handpicked.
Yeah, by Mr. Barry Gordy himself, BG.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, when I was 13 or 12, we went up to New York, auditioned. Actually, like, what was it, 5 years ago to 3 days ago? 6 years ago, 3 days ago. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, that's crazy. It was really wild.
All right, so wait a minute. September is a big month for you then.
Yeah, and it's also my birthday next week.
You're a Virgo?
Yes. Virgo, Libra, cusp.
Hey, man, I'm a Virgo too.
Oh, rock on.
Hey.
Yeah, keep all that over there.
Girl, first of all, Virgos and Pisces, we flow together, girl.
You're just right.
Yeah,
that's
we
why we're
flow
all getting along.
together like that.
She said they flow
she
right
mad she
by
broke her
each
she
other.
broke her nails, so she's upset.
She's just a little
Last week I
salty.
broke my heel. This week I broke my nail. Something about this energy
It's
here.
the Virgo
saying?
season.
And it is the Virgo season.
Hey,
Girl, stop wishing negative thoughts.
right,
you know what I'm saying?
right. It's all the Virgos around you. Just sort of get on your mess.
Keep that positivity.
Right.
All right, so we dropped the album today. Now, you said this is 3 years in the making.
Yeah.
Why has it taken you 3 years to put out a full project?
Well, a lot of people are very quick to like rush their projects and try and get it out because they want people to hear it. But it's like, it doesn't. If people hear it, but it's not quality, what's the point? Now you just have a bad quality song on your hands and on your name. So me and my A&R, big shouts to Amir Wyndham, we were like, well, let's take our time with this and make sure that it's right before we put it out, because this is the first time I'm stepping out into the world. Wouldn't want anything out there that doesn't represent me well, you know what I mean? So there's 7 songs on the project, but we've probably recorded like 15. And it's just a lot of like, what can we do better? What can we fix? What should we take out? And like, it's a process, but it's worth it in the end, because like if you listen to it, I think it sounds good. I hope everybody else does.
It sounds bomb. As a matter of fact, like honestly, I see not to be a comparison or anything like that, but I see a young Chris Brown. Like I see this person who I can hear where you're gonna grow.
Thank you.
And I can see where you're gonna go. Right?
Yeah.
And I hear that just with the music that I've seen, and then to meet you and your personality. I'm not gonna lie, I even clicked on you do voiceovers for Cartoon Network.
Sure
I'm like listening to you, I'm like, look at this guy.
Yeah.
How'd you get into voiceovers?
Well, when I got off tour, my parents, thank God for my parents. They agreed that we should all move to California so that we could all live life here. And so that I could finish high school out here and sort of start in the industry and just sort of make my way. And so when I got off tour, one of my first auditions was for this show on Nick Jr. called Blazing the Monster Machines, where I sing all of the songs. So I think I started with season 4, and I've been doing that ever since then, since 2015. And then I signed with Abrams for voiceover, and I've just been auditioning on the grind. And I had an audition for Cartoon Network, and they liked the way I sound, I guess. And so now I do all the promos in the middle of the TV shows. It's pretty cool.
Now, between acting, voiceovers, singing, is there one that your heart goes to, or is it kind of you've now created these personalities or characters that I can step in each one of them, and when I'm in that stance, he's a Virgo gal, he's Beyonce.
Yeah. I actually, it's weird. I don't have a favorite. I like all of them. I don't have a favorite because I like doing all of them equally, and I feel the same amount of alive when I'm doing them. But I do improv at the Groundlings. I'm studying over there, and it's invigorating. Like, I can't get enough of it. But yeah, they're all sort of equal to me. Well, I just want to be the best in all of them.
Stand up, right?
Yeah.
So, would you say that kind of is the hardest? Was that the hardest for you to get up on stage and to reveal yourself and just have a microphone? No singing, no talent. It's how do I make these people engaged and laugh?
Yeah, honestly, I feel I figured this out when I started doing stand up, because it is a lot of anxiety going up and just sort of like talking. But I figured these people are paying money to come see a comedy show. They want to laugh. So anything I say, as long as it's sort of more directed towards funny, they're gonna laugh, or I'll get a chuckle. And if I can do that, I can say whatever, and people will just, ha, that's funny. That's a funny kid right there. I think what's harder for me is sort of going on stage and singing, because I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to my voice. Like, I want to make sure I hit every note, every riff I do. I just want to make sure. That's more nerve-wracking than stand-up, because I can talk all day. You know what I mean?
Who'd you grow up listening to?
Music-wise? Stevie Wonder, Jackson 5. John Legend, Bruno Mars. Oh God! And also musical theater. I did musical theater when I was younger. So my first musical that I ever saw on Broadway was Memphis. That was amazing. I saw Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, which
I love that.
Before
they couldn't get it right.
Before everybody broke all of their limbs.
Yeah,
it was a great show. It was.
What's your favorite musical?
My favorite musical, In the Heights. By
really?
Lin-Manuel
That was a good one?
I've done it twice, and it's my favorite show ever. Oh, it's so good.
Now, when it comes to singing, how do you listen to music today? Because a lot of a lot of artists don't. You know, they like to. I'm in my creative zone.
No.
How do you keep original to what your sound is, what your voice is, and not kind of do you influence from others around you when you hear new artists? Or
I kind of not artists that are coming out with music currently. I listen to music currently, but I listen to sort of music from the last couple of years and draw from that. So like Frank Ocean, Channel Orange, I listen to that a lot. Daniel Caesar's first album, I listen to that a lot. And his EPs, actually. There's a song Streetcar that Daniel Caesar has. It's one of my absolute favorite songs. It tells the story of my life. But I sort of draw from like, when it comes to like me writing my music. Well, when you say
the story of your life, what do you mean by that?
The words are like, let me know, do I forgot the words, but it's sort of like, feels like streetlights blowing in front of me, feels like streetlights passing in front of me. It's like you're going and going and going, and you're just seeing these things pass you by. And that resonated with me so much because I'm always on the path for more. And so sometimes I don't take a step back and look at where I am. You know what I mean? I'm just like, what's next? What can I do? What can I do? But then I look at where I'm at and I'm like, oh, I'm cool. I'm real good.
Now, who helps you with that in your life? Like, is that something that you've worked on to practice, to keep that humbleness, to keep that grounded level? Well, is it the fact that your parents, they have that energy behind you? They moved you out here to, Yeah,
my parents and the sacrifices they made have definitely sort of kept me level-headed, especially because they make me take out the trash all the time. And it seems like it just keeps growing. Like it's always ready to go out. Up. It's always ready to go out. Also, I don't believe the hype. I don't fall into the hype at all. Like we all are trying to do what it is we love. And I think that's the most important part and the only part. Like as long as I'm continuing to do the things that I love, if I'm happy, I'm going to do it. And I don't really care about all the rest of the noise.
So now, all right, we just dropped the album today. What's going on with visuals? Where are we at
visuals?
With visuals?
You're putting too much pressure.
There's a music video in the works. There's a music video that's already done, and that's gonna be all coming soon. So if you just keep up with me, you'll see that sometime soon.
I can't wait.
Visuals, and I'm always taking pictures, so there's visuals.
All right.
All I have to say is, You're a very handsome man. Just keep
Thank you.
those Meg the Stallions and all those sweetie girls away from you.
Oh yeah,
Don't get caught up in that.
My sister told me to stay away from Hot Girl Summer, so I did what she told me to do.
Because you're gonna be at the
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll talk.
It's gonna be a frostbitten fall for you. So we got some cool performances coming up. You're gonna be on The Real.
Yeah. I think
That's exciting. I think.
I think.
Probably, hopefully. That'd be great.
And a McDonald's commercial.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, I love McDonald's.
Can you give away anything that you're doing on?
Look, he just gave us a little.
I mean, you're spilling tea, so you got to tell it.
Spilling McDonald's tea? Sweet tea?
Yeah, the unsweet tea. You can spill that one.
Oh, you don't like sweet tea?
I love sweet tea. I'm from the South.
Oh, I was going to say.
All right, but since we're focusing on Mercy, what's the next single that you want to, that fans can go listen, hear the whole thing? Which one are you feeling that fans are going to gravitate to, and you're like, all right, this is going to be the second single?
After Mercy? I don't know. I've never been asked that question. I really like Peace to Ego, but I don't know if people are gonna. I think that Peace to Ego on the record is one of those songs that you have to sort of digest on. You sort of have to listen to it, and then it's cool, but then you really listen to what we're saying. I think after a while that's gonna be one, but the second thing, I think Connect is gonna be like the second single that people are like, oh, I mess with this.
All right, can you? I want to go to Peace to Ego. Can you give me a little
snippet, or like a singing?
Yeah.
Okay. Time ain't on our side, telling me your feelings trying to hide. You say we need time apart to grow. Really, you're talking to my ego. I'ma tell you really what you don't wanna know. Love for you is solid, can't convince my ego. Thirst trap saying yes, fear of getting caught says no. Ego feels addicted to the thrill, reminding me if you don't, someone else will. I've been loving you with my ego. Loving you with my ego. For me, I won't say peace to ego. For you, I will say peace to ego. I've been loving you with my ego. Loving you with my ego. For me, I won't say peace to ego. For you, I will say peace to ego. Okay.
Now.
Literally, you're everything.
Thank
you.
you.
Oh my God.
Here for it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Seriously, I see stadiums.
Thank you.
You gotta get now. How you said you are Virgos. We're analytical, all that stuff. You need to, like you said, you're perfectionist with your voice, all that.
You know, the lighting's gonna be right.
Perfection.
The band's gonna be on it. The dancers, all of that. The outfits, the costume, the 18 million costume changes. All about it.
I mean, I don't know 18 million, but you know what I'm saying?
You gotta switch it up for the people.
You R&B. You just gotta give them a little.
Oh right, you're right. Really, the only costume change you gotta do is you just gotta rip it off. I've been working out to get ready for
first three. You just go down low and then you give them a little shoulder box.
Wait, what was it?
And then that interlude comes, you give them the full on Usher.
I'm dead. And the win, the Michael win.
Yep.
Yes. Very dirty Diana of you.
Dirty Diana. Ooh. Oh man.
I could just sit here and you like. I love when I can have someone sit next to me and be like, "Sing this." Click, and then he's gonna sing it. But I'm not really gonna.
I'm like a jukebox kind.
Yeah, and I love that. I love when authentic people can come in here and they're like, "I'm a singer." Are you?
Yeah.
Are you really? Like, oh no, my voice today.
Oh girl, you don't know how many times they'd be like,
I'm a little sick.
Yeah.
See if you had given me the tea when we started.
I needed throat coat. Actually,
Coke was just too much.
Yeah.
It's not working. It's drying everything. No, yeah.
All right, now where can everyone look into that camera right there? Where can everyone follow you? Where can everyone find you? And where is everyone downloading Soulplay?
You can follow me on Instagram at reed.shannon, reed.shannon. What was the second question? Where am I going after this?
Where's the music?
Oh, the music? Yeah. The music, you can find it on all streaming platforms. If you got Spotify, you can find it on there. If you got Apple Music, you can find it on there. If you're super rich and you have Tidal, you can find it on there. Amazon, it's on
Google
Amazon.
Play.
All of that.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Christian Mingle.
Tinder's got it.
Tinder's got it.
Well, someone on Tinder's got it.
Oh yeah. Everybody on Tinder.
If you want to make your Tinder experience better, download.
Facts.
Download Reed Shannon Soulplay.
Chicken tenders.
Give you all the action you need.
Facts.
Boom. Thank you, brother, for coming through.
Thank you guys for having me. This was fun.
Okay, and honestly,
yeah.
You got to come back in.
Hey, let me know.
When the video drops.
Yeah.
So we can play it.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Thank you.
We'll have permission for it.
Okay, yeah, you gotta give us the rights. We'll
you
talk
guys
about
can watch
that.
me flex on the gram. Follow me at whoisJayla.rocks. That's 2X's3 if you nasty.
Well, y'all can hit me up everywhere at DJ Jesse J across all social media platforms. Hit us up at AfterBuzz TV, and then please go support the show by following AfterBuzz Tonight. We are on Instagram. Now we on Facebook and on Twitter. Why? Because I got it together. Okay. We're here every Monday night. Make sure you guys check us out. Subscribe to us on iTunes, all that jazz. And remember, at the end of the day, only you can prevent your dreams from coming true. Peace.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.